helps me is to stay open. It's always important to stay open and to invite conversations about difficulties that one type of race or particular person has. To make sure there's a balance between learning and giving. I should always learn something from you, and hopefully you can always learn something from me. It's never going to be a one-sided thing. So in order to create a space where everyone belongs, I feel like there always has to be a give and take relationship. There always has to be a sense of openness, a sense of awareness that, hey, this individual is different, and that's great. And that's it.
When I first came to SVU, I was coming from a small town in Oregon, and I didn't know anyone out here. Um, and I joined the orchestra after a year of not playing, and never been in an orchestra before. And the first chair had memorized my name, or like knew my name, and that meant a lot to me. And from that, I have tried to learn everyone's name in the orchestra so that I can make them feel welcome.
A moment that I felt I belonged on SVU campus was actually the second I stepped onto campus. I was greeted by Deidre Dryden, and throughout the entire day, I met new people through the university or teammates and just random students on campus. And with each new person I met, I felt more and more comfortable and more like I belonged on campus. And I think the key to that was the welcoming attitude and the confidence in what an amazing university that these students and the faculty had. And it made me feel so welcomed and so loved. My time here at SVU has taught me that everyone belongs. And I think something that I'll take with me beyond SVU is to make sure that those around me understand that they belong and do everything that you can to help them feel a sense of comfort and belonging in whatever scene or setting it might be. And I think the ways that we can do that is by lifting where we stand and serving others, and understanding that through love and through acceptance and through our differences, we can find the beauty in one another and a sense of belonging in that as well.
A moment at SVU when I felt like I belonged was actually my very first visit here, and I came to hear Elder Rasband speak, and I didn't know anybody except for my cousin. And from the second that I walked into the arena, I had people coming up to me and asking me what my name was, who I was, where I was from, because they didn't recognize me from campus. And that was a really cool moment for me, because I don't think that I had ever felt seen like that. And so that really impacted me, and I feel like I've made a focused effort, especially in my time here, to make other people feel that way. And I hope to carry that with me throughout the rest of my life.
A moment where I felt that I belonged to SVU was in the first semester of this year. I am currently on the men's volleyball team, and the moment happened at a team bonding activity where we shared specific characteristics about one another and learned about each one of our personality traits. We compared our traits with each other's to see the differences and similarities in hope to help relate and understand one another. This team activity made me feel more comfortable with everyone, and I felt accepted into the team based on the responses I got from sharing. It was tough in the beginning of the year since I am a transfer student here, and it was tough for me to transition from one team to another without only knowing a few of the guys. It helped me build relationships with a lot of them that I can now say that I can count on them and will be friends with them for a long time. It also helped with our team chemistry and connection as a whole, not just individual. This was the moment where I felt most belonging at SVU through the team that accepted me.
What my time at SVU has taught me about belonging is that promoting awareness and creating a personal connection with diverse cultures in the classroom can prevent students from developing prejudice later in life. By exposing students to a diverse range of opinions, thoughts, and cultural backgrounds, you're encouraging them to be open minded. Students feel more confident and safe. Being educated about diversity can counter discriminatory stereotypes. Through understanding various cultures and social groups, students are able to make connections from their own lives to the lives of their peers. A person of another race will want to feel accepted and not judged by the color of their skin.
If you're feeling down and all alone and you got nowhere to go, let's have a little conversation. 'Cause every time I'm feeling low, I swing it up till I'm good to go. It don't have to be complications. If your smile had been washed away, if you cry almost every day, you'll always have a friend in me. When you're lost, when you're scared, when you're broke beyond compare, you can lean on me. You can lean on me. When you're sad and insecure, you can't take it anymore. You can lean on me. You can lean on me. Lean on me. If you feel like no one cares and the winds are blowing everywhere, like you got no destination, you know you can always be yourself and you can always ask for help. Oh, and we'll find your inspiration, my friend. When you're lost, when you're scared, when you're broke beyond compare, you can lean on me. You can lean on me. When you're sad and insecure, you can't take it anymore. You can lean on me. You can lean on me. Lean on me. Lean on la 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 di da da da. Oh, lean on me. Ever down on your knees and in sorrow and thinking there ain't no tomorrow, you can lean on me. Lean on, lean on, when you're lost, when you're scared, when you're broke beyond compare, you can lean on me. You can lean on me. Lean on me. When you're sad and insecure, you can't take it anymore. You can lean on me. You can lean on me. Lean on me. Lean on la 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 di da 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 da. Oh, lean on me. La 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 la. Oh, lean on me.
I'm a chamber musician here at SVU, and I'm so grateful for it because working in these small ensembles that I've been a part of, I've learned that there's more than just your part going into a piece. And I just think that that's such a valuable mindset to have, not just as a musician, but in life. Whether you have the melody or the harmony or just the background accompaniment, your part is valuable and just as important as the next. Because without it, you're not going to have a full coherent piece. And if you don't step back and look outside of yourself, these important
pieces and parts of the whole are going to be pushed to the back burner. And that's just not how life or how music or sports, that's not how it's meant to be, because everybody's putting in something. I'm grateful for the atmosphere we have created here at SVU, where everybody can be their full, authentic self and be comfortable, because we all recognize that we're different, but in the end, we value the same things, and we're all working towards a goal in one way or another.
One thing that Southern Virginia University has taught me is about belief. Southern Virginia believes in holding each other accountable. They believe in doing everything the correct way. They also believe in each other. I think being here at Southern Virginia has taught me that believing in yourself makes the process a lot easier, but also having family that believe in you makes the process fun.
If there's one thing I can say about my time here at SVU, it's that no matter where I go on campus or what group activity I join, there's always somebody who comes up to me and welcomes me and makes me feel belonged. And so I know that no matter where I go on campus, I'll have a friend. And that's impacted me personally because now I go up to other people and do the same thing. And I'm not a person who usually does that. And so it's just because someone has made me feel welcome, I want to do the same to others.
A time at SVU when I have felt like I belonged was when I started participating in Bella Voce, my first year here in 2019. And something that I've learned while participating in Bella Voce and feeling that sense of belonging with them is that while I may not feel adequate and empowered to overcome things on my own, I know that I'm stronger and better with other people standing beside me. And that's something that I think I will take with me, is that imperfect people together can do some pretty amazing things.
Well, one moment when I felt that I belonged here at Southern Virginia University was when wrestling practice started. And we finally started meeting together as a team every day and practicing. And I realized very, very quickly that I have a family here at SVU on the wrestling team. And that was really cool. That was very special because the returners on the team, they, not only with me but with all the freshmen, they took all of us under their wings and showed us what's up, and they were not just friends on the wrestling mat during practice, but they were also friends outside of practice. And
was almost like this immediate feeling as soon as I stepped on campus. I was able to feel like there was this very warm feeling about the campus, and like the people that I spoke to get information, they were all very friendly and very welcoming and very willing to work with me and help me find things that were helpful for me or that I may need during my term here. And I was able to find friends that I've been friends with ever since.
One of the moments that comes to mind for me when I think about a moment where I really felt like I belonged was actually my first exposure to campus. I came and visited during high school, and it just felt like home. All of the people were super welcoming, and that never changed in my years of undergraduate degree at SVU. And I will always remember how I felt welcome and how it just felt like where I was supposed to be.
When I started touring this college, I felt the spirit so strong, and the people that I met there were so kind, and they were so happy, and they were just filled with the spirit, and they were so positive, and I feel like that's how I wanted my college experience to be like. And that's, I think, in that moment I was like, you know what, this is where I belong, and this is where I need to go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little heart of mine, let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, shine. This little heart of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine. Everybody let it. This little light of mine. Somebody gonna let the light shine upon it. I'm gonna let it shine. Somebody gonna let the light shine upon it. This little light of mine. Someone gonna let it shine upon it. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
He wants me for
Jesus.
He wants me for
Jesus.
Jesus wants me for a
Sunbeam.
Jesus wants me for a
Sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam.
Scattering sunshine.
Sunbeam.
Scattering sunshine.
Sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam.
Scattering along the way.
Sunbeam.
Scattering sunshine.
Jesus wants me for a sunbeam.
Scattering
Sunshine, a sunbeam. Sunshine, a sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Sunbeam. This little light of mine, let it shine. Shine when the days are gloomy. Sing some happy song. Meet the world's repining with the courage strong. Scatter sunshine, how much joy and comfort you can all bestow. If you scatter sunshine everywhere you go.
Scatter sunshine all along your way, cheer and bless and brighten. Scatter sunshine all along your way, cheer and bless and brighten.
Scatter along the way, sunbeam, cheer and bless and brighten. Scatter along the way, sunbeam, cheer and bless and brighten. Sunbeam,
this little light of mine,
everybody gotta
let it shine.
got to let it shine.
This little light of
You
mine,
gotta let the light brighten. I'm gonna let it shine.
everybody let it, everybody let it.
Everybody let it shine.
Scatter sunshine all along your way, cheer and bless and brighten.
Sunbeam,
Scatter sunshine all along your way, cheer and bless and brighten.
everybody
Scatter sunshine all along your way, cheer and bless and brighten.
Everybody
Scatter sunshine all along your way, cheer and bless and brighten.
Everybody, Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Every passing day. Everybody, Jesus wants me for a everybody, let it shine. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Every passing day. Let it shine.
Everybody let it, everybody let it, everybody let it shine. Jesus wants you for a sunbeam.
I'm so happy to know that SVU has helped a lot of people. It certainly has helped me, and I feel such a sense of belonging to it. It's my family. And when I first, after my parents died, I really felt alone because I didn't have anybody I could turn to. But I was confident that I should go to SVU. It was a spiritual experience. And so it was SVC at the time. And if I hadn't acted on that prompting, I wouldn't have had the wonderful privilege of getting to know so many wonderful people. And it's my family. I didn't have a family before, and so I consider SVU a family that I love with all my heart.
I had been accepted at some larger universities, and one of the reasons I chose it was because it allowed me to participate in lots of different types of activities and not have to be just a one type of person. I could be me, and I could be successful. First time I met a particular professor, and I won't say who they are just because it doesn't matter to the story, because it could have been one of many different professors. But the first time I met them was I was being a personal assistant to one of the professors, and I was doing photocopies, and I got into a conversation with this individual about their topic that they taught, and they took a lot of time trying to help me change my view of the class that they taught, because it was a topic I wasn't particularly interested in, and they did such a good job that I ended up taking the class 2 semesters later and really enjoyed it, and it just changed my perspective. And again, that could have been any professor at the school, but they took personal time with me and just helped me feel like I mattered and I'm exactly where I should be to become the person that I want to become.
Well, something that SVU's really taught me about belonging is that people from all over, from different situations, can really come together to do great things. I'm currently on the rugby team, and it's been awesome to see where everyone's from. There's so many different places, and we can just come together with one purpose and one desire and get things done. And it's been great. And something that I'm going to carry on for me is that I think it's really opened me to more possibilities with what I can do. And I think what I can do to help others belong is just be nice. Try to get involved and help others when they need it, whether that's with schoolwork or directions on campus, or anything like that. I think if we're just kind to others and helpful, then that really creates a good space of belonging.
Something I learned about creating a space where everyone can feel like they belong has to do a lot with our language and using a type of basic language that will let everyone understand what we're trying to express. I think language at many times can be a barrier in communication and make people feel like they don't belong or they don't understand what's trying to be expressed in a group setting. And just being aware of that around other people can help them a lot to feel like they belong. In regards to helping, like making people help or helping to make others feel like they belong, I think just being kind and always trying to keep an open mind with others can really help them feel safe and feel like they belong.
While attending Southern Virginia University, I learned that the most important thing about creating a space where everyone can belong is that people must be allowed to excel. No matter what field, major, or extracurricular, a place that permits belonging is a place that makes room for those who are growing. It is in those places where no one need be afraid of progress, where big ideas are turned into action. Those places allow you to belong, not just now but continually, as you change and grow. Those places help all people to feel they belong by allowing everyone to do and be their best selves without unrighteous judgment or criticism, especially during the learning phase. Southern Virginia University is one of those places. Our mission, Gather, Lift, Launch, speaks to that ideal space of belonging. We gather no matter our differences. We can learn, growing our knowledge and expanding our horizons. And then we will be launched into a world where we can be the ones who create the places where others can belong. Launched into the world to change it for the better. Because in that unstoppable tidal wave of remarkable, positive change is where we belong.
What I've learned so far from my time here at SVU about belonging is that oftentimes, in order to help someone feel like they belong or to help someone feel like they're included, it often doesn't require a big grand gesture or a big event. It's as simple as just reaching out and talking to someone and making them feel like they're included. Just if someone's struggling in class, or if you just see someone walking by themselves, just simply saying hi and asking them how their day is going and how their classes are going can go a long way in helping them feel like they're included and that they matter and that they really belong here on campus. No one ever wants to go through their time at school and not have a friend or even just someone to talk to. And so when you see someone by themselves, you can really change their day just by asking them how they're doing and if they need anything. That's one of those things that I really want to do better at and to carry with me throughout the rest of my life, just to look for those people that might be new or might be struggling or on their own, and try to make them feel like they belong, that they're included by just talking to them and asking how their day is going and how they can and how you can help them. I think that can go a long way, and it's something that I really want to do to try to help people feel included and like they belong in this space.
It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair. But it's you I like. The way you are right now. The way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide you. Not your toys.